In an age before time, on a small island at the edge of the known world, an age where mythical beasts still walk the lands, where great heroes bathed in the quest of honour and valour. This was an age of great wealth and of great power, or at least for some. None more than Queen Maeve of Connacht, whose lust for wealth and power saw no ends. In fact, only one was more powerful, Maeve's very own husband and King of Connacht, whose wealth matched Maeve's in every way, armies, riches and lands. However, the king possessed a great white bull, said to be as big as a mountain. Maeve was furious and sent her entire army to every corner of the island in search of a beast that could match the king's great white bull. Maeve's men returned with stories of a brown bull, in the kingdom of Ulster said to be even bigger than the white bull. Maeve offered riches and lands to the men of Ulster, but time and time again, the men from Ulster refused to sell the bull. This infuriated Maeve once more, and she decided to march her entire army to Ulster and take the bull by force. Maeve's timing couldn't have been any better, as the people of Ulster had been stricken by a terrible curse. A curse that would leave every man, woman and child in a state of slumber for an entire moon cycle, which would give Maeve's army more than enough time to locate, subdue and transport the beast back to Connacht. And so, at the start of the Great Slumber, Maeve's army marched unopposed into the kingdom of Ulster. Not one man stood in their path, not one man resisted their intrusion. But Maeve underestimated the strength of the army of Ulster. One warrior in particular, its champion known as Cuchulainn. Maeve sent wave after wave of her men to defeat Cuchulainn. And wave after wave of Maeve's men met their fate at the hands of the hero known as Cu. Cu was said to have been a demigod and was unaffected by the sleeping sickness. It was also said that Cu could never be beaten in battle by a mere mortal, to which countless members of the Connacht men bore witness to as the warrior cut them down in open battle. Not even when Maeve sent her elite group into battle against Cu did it make even the slightest difference. Maeve was enraged, but Maeve was determined and Maeve was cunning. The Queen knew of one warrior that could better Cu, the hero known as Ferdia. Ferdia was also a demigod and was loyal to the Queen. However, Ferdia had vowed never to fight Cu in combat, as they were half-brothers and had made a promise to their father never to take up arms against one another. Ferdia was said to have been even stronger than Cu, and the only man capable of defeating the hero. Because of this, Maeve knew if she was ever to possess the great brown bull and become the most powerful ruler of all, she would have to make Ferdia slay his brother. The Queen knew she would have to devise a cunning plan, as she knew violence and wealth were two options she could not use. What the Queen did know, however, was that Ferdia's ego was even bigger than his heart.
Didn't think you'd show, Cu. So it must be true then.
I have a feeling we've been told two very different stories.
They said you'd say that, all right. Why don't you stop trying to be the hero of this story, Q? Why don't you just let them have the book? What is it to you anyway?
I made a promise, Ferdia. And you better than anyone know, my word is my bond.
Why don't you walk away, Q? Swallow your fucking pride for once.
It's not about swallowing your pride, brother. It's about having honor. Before you sold your sword to the highest bidder.
Watch your tongue, Q! I never sold anything.
Come on, Ferdia. You used to say it yourself. Mercenaries are without honor.
I've yet to be bettered.
No, Ferdia. As our father once told us, honor can never be taken, but it can be lost.
You dare quote our father to me, our dead father, because that's what you are, Q, dead to me. As far as I'm concerned, my brother died the day he joined that band of do-gooders to make his stories, his acts of heroism. They used to be our stories, Q. That used to be me and you, Q. Now, people tell me stories of Q and how he slayed the beast of the underworld. It was me who slayed the beast of the underworld, Q, if you remember. It was me who put my axe through his heart.
I have no say in what men choose to do or believe. So how this story ends is up to you.
As far as I'm concerned, this story ends here. You're no brother of mine. Get ready to defend yourself, Q. It's time everybody knew who is the real warrior hero.
Forgive me, Father.